So I had this empty jar.
I put this in here. I didn't think I was actually gonna pick it up.
Oh, I'm excited about this one. I am not rigging this. Something different. What is it? You tell me. I'm so nervous. It's ridiculous, I tell you. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I don't normally do this type of video. I think I've done it once or twice and then I stopped doing it. Guys, I decided to do this video because I had this jar lying around. This is the jar that I used to hold candy and I finished all the candy, and so I had this empty jar and I was like, oh wait, you know what I can do with this jar? I can do a TBR jar. So I wrote in a whole bunch of books that are pretty high on my TBR list because I have a whole bunch of books that are on my TBR. Look at this freaking book card. Not every book that's on this card is in here. These are the ones that I think are top priority, and also I want to make sure that the books I read sometimes fit the season that we're going to be in. I have a total of 31 books. A couple of them are series. If I pick that one out, it might mean that I might start that series. There's a particular series in here that I've been wanting to read ever since I got the whole series. If I pick that out, we might be getting a reading vlog for that entire series. I was already planning on doing it, but this might speed up the process. I have romance. I have a lot of fantasy books as well because I love fantasy. You would never take fantasy away from me, as well as romance. You will never be able to take away romance from me. So I have a lot of majority romance. And what is it? Historical fiction, because I wanted to give this jar a little bit of variety. I have new releases. I just have a whole bunch of books that I've been wanting to read. I also included Kindle Unlimited books that I don't own the physical book and I want to read it on KU. Just a whole bunch and I can't wait. There's a rule that I told myself when I made this jar. Every time I come up with a TBR for a certain month, I don't end up following through with it. I know that, and I'm sure that you guys can already guess that I don't follow through with a lot of the books that I pick out. So I'm going to do this in 2 different rounds. Keep it easy for me so that I can follow through. As I said, there are 31 books in here. For round 1, I'm going to pick out 10 books. I am not expecting myself to finish or read or get through 10 of those books in the next month. So it's my TBR, but I guess you can say it's my spring TBR. In round 2, I'm going to remove all of it and put the 10 that I picked out from round 1 back in here and pick out 3 books. 3 that I must read in March. 3 that I must read in March. I think 3 is a pretty good goal. It's not a lot and it seems doable. I am really giving myself a lot of leniency. If I follow through with this, you guys can hold me accountable. So I better keep my word and read those 3 books. I'm making it easier for myself. The only reason if I do not make the 3 books is because one of the 3 that I pick out happens to be a series. So if that is the case, then it's fine. If it's all 3 standalones. Okay, I'm ready to open this up. Let me put it here. I want to pick the first book out. What is the first book? Wait, I feel like Oh, it's a fantasy, guys. First one I have here is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Sorry guys, my nose is itchy. I have this one on my book cart, so I'm gonna put this on the floor. Here's the second one. Lights Out. This is top of my list, guys. Lights Out is a thriller. It's all the way up there. If that's one of the 3 that I'm going to read, I'm gonna be really excited. That's the second one. Here's the third one. Oh, this one, I've been seeing this one around. I need to let the po-po go first. This one is One Dark Window. I have been seeing this around, and when I went to search the book, because I keep seeing this title everywhere, I actually already saved this on my TBR list, so that's why I include it in here. And I remember that when I was including this one in the TBR jar, there was another series that I was thinking of adding, and it is the book Quicksilver. I want to read that so badly, but I did not include it in this jar because I want to have at least more than 1 book to read, because I know that it's going to be a series and only the first book is out. I'm trying to test my self-control by not reading that while it's still ongoing, because I'm already dealing with that with Fourth Wing. Next one, Circling Back to You. This one should be a young adult. This is a workplace romance. Oh, right here. I have it right here. What was that? That was the 4th one. It's like I'm doing raffles. Real. Oh, this one is a good one. I've been wanting to read this one as well ever since I got the physical book. This one is by Kennedy Ryan. I think it has to do with Hollywood. I have another book by Kennedy Ryan in here. I'm trying to up my chances of reading one of her books, at least in March. Here we are with the 6th one. Ooh, oh. The Ballad of Never After. You guys can't even see what's on here, but this is the Ballad of Never After, trust me. This one is the 2nd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. I read the first one in my reading of fantasy for a week, I think. So I think it's about time I read the 2nd one. 4 more left. Who is it going to be? Reckless. Wow. Back to back fantasy series.
I put this in here. I didn't think I was actually gonna pick it up.
Reckless is by Lauren Roberts. The first book is Powerless. I also read that in a video. I'm not really looking forward to it, to be honest. So I hope I don't end up reading that one. Oh, I feel bad because why would I put it in here if I don't want to read it? It's not high on my list. Okay, what is this one? Oh, I'm excited about this one. This one is Fall With Me. This is by Becca Mack, and this is part of the Playing for Keeps series. There are 4 books out in total. I've already read the first 3. This one is the 4th one, and I never got to reading this. I know, I deserve to hit myself because why is it taking me this long? There's another book in here that I also should have read the moment it was released, and it is by Liz Tomford. Play Along, because I haven't read that one either. Playing for Keeps series and Windy City series, they have some of my comfort books. Fall With Me, I cannot wait to read that. I hope I end up picking that one in round 2. I really want to read it. I think it's high time I revisit that series. Oh, you know what I should have put in here? I didn't put. Let's go. What is this one? I am not rigging this. This is Play Along by Liz Tomford. This is what manifesting means. How many did I pick out already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a total of 9. One more. Just one more. Wait, just because I don't pick out the book in here doesn't mean that I won't get to read it. It's just that the 3 that I pick in the end, I have to put that one as my top priority. That is what this is. Oh my god, I'm really giving myself a lot of leeway. I'm a big mood reader, so I don't know why I'm doing these TBR videos. I want to read more of my physical books. This is why I'm making this video. That's exactly it. Even though I don't have the physical copies of Fall With Me or Play Along, or a couple of these I don't have physical copy books of. This is the last one. Something Different, The Nightingale. This is by Kristen Hanna. Pretty sure that's the name. Kristen Hanna. Yes, I put this in here. This is a historical fiction. Every video that I've watched that talks about that book has been nothing but good comments. That is why I wanted to read it, and I also want to expand and broaden the type of books that I read this year. Have I been doing a good job at that? Not really, but I have been reading consistently. Well, it's February, so I haven't been reading consistently. I set my reading goal this year on Goodreads like really low because I did not read a lot of books in 2024. My reading challenge on Goodreads is 40 books this year, and I've been doing pretty good at reading last month and this month. At the rate that I'm going, I'm feeling really motivated. When I was buying books and wanting to read more, I was looking at different genres other than romance, so I came across Kristen Hanna. There's a lot of good comments and good reviews out there for the author and her books, so I end up buying 2 books from her. First one is The Nightingale, and the second one is The Great Wind. Can't see because I'm like sitting right here. The Greater Love. Hopefully I end up reading those 2 books by the end of this year. Anyway, here we are with the 10. I want to count them again just to make sure I have all 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one 10. These ones I'm going to remove. I'm gonna drop it over here. I'm putting all 10 back in the TBR jar. Here we are. I'm gonna close this. I don't want to shake it.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Here we are. Why am I so nervous? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Wait, am I ready? I need water. I'm not gonna look. What books do I want? Oh, glad you asked. I still want to read Fall With Me and Play Along. Those are my top two. I'm really interested in reading Lights Out as well. I don't really want to read Reckless. Like right now, my mood, I don't want to read Reckless. So I hope I don't get it. And then it happens to be the first book I pick. Okay, let's go. You know what? Any book I get, I'm still gonna read it. Oh my god, this is the first one, guys. I didn't see it. You guys tell me. What is this one? Wait, wasn't this also the first book I picked out? This is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Fantasy book. I guess we're reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I had to look here because the book is right here. The title is so long. I easily forget. Okay, what's next? I also have the sequel to this book. The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. Who's the author? Carissa? Yeah, Carissa Broadbent. Here we are. The top three. I should show you guys if I have the books or if I'm reading on Kindle Unlimited. I need to pick out a book that's on Kindle Unlimited. And maybe not another fantasy. Are we gonna get another fantasy? I feel like we might. Fall With Me. It's like it knows how much I want to read it. I don't have the physical book, so I will be reading this on Kindle Unlimited. If I like it enough, we might see it on the shelf one day. Last one, the final, the winner, which is the last book I must read in March. Wait, hold on, I can't do this. Because I really want to commit myself to this. I will. There's a lot of good books in here. Anyone will do. What is it? You tell me. Wow. Wow. What did I do to deserve such greatness? I have Play Along by Liz Tomford. This is another book that I don't have the physical copy of. That means another book I am going to be reading on Kindle Unlimited. I'm so happy. I'm like really happy with the top three choices. I'm gonna do it for fun. Let's see what is the book that let's see what's the last book on here. What does the universe not want me to read? Well, actually, these are all books that I've already picked the top 10, but you get what I mean. This is just for fun, guys. Here's what number 4 would have been. Wow, Reckless. It's like they really knew. Okay, what's 5th? One Dark Window. You know what? If I end up reading the 3, I might want to start One Dark Window. Let me know in the top 10 what books you want to see reading vlogs of. Maybe like if I ever film a week vlog or something like that. Books that you want to see me read that I can talk to you guys through my videos. So let me know. And also I have been updating a lot on my Goodreads and Instagram books that I'm reading. If you want to check out what's happening or just like, you know, follow me on those accounts just for funsies, then I will have it in the description. What is this one? The 6th one. The Nightingale. Okay. And 7. Real by Kennedy Bryan. This is 8. Lights Out. Number 9. The Ballad of Never After. Last but not least, Circling Back to You. Put that back in there. The 3 that I will be reading in March. I cannot wait to read Fall With Me and Play Along. The Serpent. This is a series that I remember seeing, but I haven't seen recently people talking about this one. This is the first one, right? Oh, wow, I didn't realize this, but I already have the tabs in here. Oh yeah, because it was on the TBR card. Vampires? I forgot this was about vampires. I probably already read the synopsis when I first bought this one. Don't remember it being about vampires. I think my excitement level just increased. I'm going to read the synopsis to The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. This is A Crowns of Nyaxia. That's what the series is called. So here we are. For humans or vampires, the rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always, always guard your heart. Oh, I remember reading this. I think it was in a book haul. The adopted daughter of the night-born vampire king, Oriya, carved her place in the world designed to kill her. Her only chance to become something more than prey is entering the Kajari, a legendary tournament held by the goddess of death herself. But winning won't be easy against the most vicious warriors from all three vampire houses. I find my interest being piqued once again. To survive, Oriya is forced to make an alliance with a mysterious rival. Everything about Rain, oh no, if it's not Rain, is it Ryan? Ryan is dangerous. He is a ruthless vampire, an efficient killer, an enemy to her father's crown, and her greatest competition. Ooh. Yet, what terrifies Oriya most of all is that she finds herself oddly drawn to him. We always do. But there's no room for compassion in the Kajari, or for the Nightborn crown bruise, shattering everything that Oriya thought she knew about her home. And Rain may understand her more than anyone. I want to say Rain for now until I know the correct pronunciation. But their blossoming attraction could be her downfall in a kingdom where nothing is more deadly than love. The Serpent and the Wings of Night is a tale of heart-wrenching romance, dark magic, and bloodthirsty intrigue. Ooh la la. Should I read the excerpt from the book? Okay. He said personal space. No. That was the Serpent and the Wings of Night. Now with Fall With Me by Becca Mack. This one is a standalone in a series, interconnected series. You don't have to read the other books to read Fall With Me, but I did and I have no regrets. It's just, if you love found family, you will love the series. Fall With Me is book 4 of Playing for Keeps series. I'm reading on my Kindle. It was supposed to be a one-night stand, but what if they can't leave it in the past? Jackson Riley is exceptional at 3 things: starting fights on the ice, picking up women post-game, and going home to fulfill his role as the world's best cat dad. Wait, I remember this character. I think he was new on the team. There's only one cat dad in this series, and it's him. Jackson, I know you. Relationships, unfortunately, missed the list. Lennon Hayes is supposed to be on her honeymoon. I don't remember Lennon. Is she a new character? Were we introduced to her before? Instead, she's alone and single, vacationing next door to her surly tattooed man who ran his date off the resort. Oh, Jackson. When a run-in at the bar results in a night of bickering and cocktails, she finds herself tumbling into bed with the enemy next door, then sneaking out before the sun comes up. Not the sneaking out. Lennon's plan to start over in a new city is going great, until she starts her new job. The job? The Vancouver Vipers' new photographer. And the defenseman scowling at her from across the room? The one-night stand she wasn't supposed to see again. Good thing neither of them are looking for anything serious. Right? Yeah, right. Jackson may not be used to falling, but if he's going to go, he refuses to go alone. If he falls, he wants Lennon to fall with him. Fall With Me, book 4 of Playing for Keeps by Becca Mack. I can't stop smiling. Next one is Play Along by Liz Tomford. Now this one is the 4th book as well. This one follows Isaiah, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Okay, here we are. I love this cover so much. If I don't like the book, I might just get it for this cover because it's so beautiful. This purple Kennedy. I'm the only woman on staff for the Windy City Warriors, and after years of putting up with a sexist lead doctor, I'm desperate to land my dream job with a new team next year. All I have to do is maintain my professional reputation for my final season in Chicago. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks of Caught Up reading the synopsis. This is another interconnected standalone series. You don't have to read the other books to read this one, but it wouldn't do you any harm. Where was I? But a Las Vegas run-in with the team's shortstop threatens it all, leaving me with a fuzzy memory and a ring on my left hand. Not a ring! Now, not only am I legally bound to the most persistent man I've ever met, but thanks to Isaiah's scheme to save my job, I have to pretend the whole thing was a planned elopement and not a drunken mistake. Isaiah Rhodes is reckless, impulsive, and frustratingly charming. He's also my brand new husband. What a dream. They got the saying wrong. What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas. Sometimes it follows you right back home. Yeah, with a ring on your finger. Isaiah. As the shortstop for Chicago's professional baseball team, I've had my fair share of fun. But that all ended the day Kennedy K became a single woman. I've crushed on the team's athletic trainer for years. I've flirted to no avail, so imagine my surprise when I woke up in Sin City with a ring on my finger and my favorite redhead in my bed. We agreed to stay married for one baseball season, just long enough to keep her job safe. But in my mind, I'm using our time together to prove to her I'm husband material. Yeah, you are. Kennedy might be reluctant to join in on our game, but it's one I refuse to lose. So come on, wife. Play along. I love when they do that with the titles. Same with Fall With Me. I'm excited to read about Kennedy and Isaiah. I picked such good books for March. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like super pumped for March. I mean, I could always read these books, but knowing that I have to read it like it's my homework, I'm excited to do this homework. There's no order that I'm going to be reading these books, but I promise you guys I will be reading it. I might or might not be filming reading vlogs to these, but I will try to update on my Goodreads and Instagram when I do start these books. So if you want to see my reaction and updates to reading these three, you can go and check those out again. I feel like I keep plugging in my other socials, but truly you can go and check those out. That is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed me picking out books from my TBR jar.
If you want to see more of me picking things out from a jar, you can let me know in the comments down below.
That sounds so weird. Picking out books. That is what we're talking about. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Now 31 is down to 28. If I can do this in one hand.